Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Made it down to camp today. Actually made it down to camp last night, but it was so late last night I didn't film anything because we got here late, and all we did was sit by the fire and hang out. But I'll show you the clip from this morning when I woke up, and then I'll show you around camp. So stay with me, I'll be right back. Good morning, folks. Had a decent night last night. Temperature is like 28. So I'll show you where I slept. I've been up for an hour or two now, sitting by the fire and drinking some coffee. Ready to get the day started today. Got a lot of stuff going to do today. So we're trying to get up and get motivated, so I'll be back with you shortly. Alright, so last night, as you've seen, I slept over here in my raised bed shelter and all that stuff. So tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to do it bushcraft style for sure. We're going to do it under my snugpak stasha here, and I got my grabber blanket on the ground. I hadn't put my sleeping bag or anything in there yet. My buddy Sean over here, he's just going to go out under the stars tonight. He slept in his tent over here last night, so he's just going to go under the stars tonight. So, and then our other friend Carl, he's coming, so we'll figure out what we're going to do with him when he gets here. He wants to tarp camp too, but then he said he wanted to do a tent, so we'll figure that out. But it should be a good night. Tomorrow night it's going to rain, so as I'm tripping over my tarp. Tomorrow night it's supposed to rain, so we figured we'd do this type of setup tonight, and then Sean figured he'd do this tonight, and then since it's going to rain tomorrow, he'll just sleep in his tent, and I'll go back over to the raised bed, because right here, this area right here kind of dips down a little bit for one, and I don't want to be in it when it rains right there. So, but anyway, so yeah, so we should have some fun stuff. Hopefully, you know, throughout the night I'll come bring you back and we'll do something, or you know, show you something on camera. And then tomorrow morning for breakfast, we've got I've got eggs, I've got bacon, probably some sausage, and I still want to try to cook some biscuits or some cinnamon rolls or something, so hopefully we can do that. But, you know, we'll bring you back when we do all that. So y'all stay tuned and we'll be back shortly. Breakfast with bacon, sausage, eggs. I made some cinnamon rolls for the first time in the little dog bowl method. They turned out alright. It burned the crap out of them though, so we have to figure something else out for that for later. But go eat our food. So here's where I slept last night. Like I said before, in the snugpak stasha. We're pretty good. Carl showed up as his tent. Sean slept here under the stars. So this worked out pretty well. Tonight it's supposed to rain, so I don't know if I'm going to stay here tonight or if I'm going to go back under my other shelter. I'll just have to play it by ear and see. But I got the little Yuko candle lantern. It was nice. MSS sleep system and thermarest pad, and then the TNH Outdoors inflatable mattress in there for that. So, yeah. So it's calling for rain tonight, so We set up this tarp here to kind of keep us out of the rain while we're sitting here by the fire. This is a one of the Free Soldier tarps. Found them on Amazon. I think Ugly Tent uses this tarp a lot, and so that's what this is, like a 10 by 10. It's almost 10 by 10. But so we set that up, and basically just been, you know, goof around, carving some spoons and whatnot. So just hanging out. Took a little hike down to the river and whatnot, and I forgot the video camera here, so I was able to cross the river though, which is kind of cool. So hopefully like I said, I found a way to cross, so hopefully will be some future videos of some fishing down on the river on the other side of the river. So I'll stay tuned, and we'll be back shortly. Alright, so we're going to try this log rocket stove thing. I've seen online. It's basically a log that you cut, drill a hole down the center, drill a hole in the side, and then what you do is you light it and you kind of feed it for a few minutes until it gets going, and then it should turn itself into a rocket stove as it starts pulling the air in and all that. So let's try it and see. I'm kind of cheating a little bit. I'm using this fired up stuff to start it, a little piece of fat wood. So we'll see if it works or not. Like I said, I've never done this, so I have no idea if it's going to work or not. So we'll come back in a few minutes if it does, and we'll find out. So we may have finally got this thing going. I will say it took Sean a few minutes to get it going, but once we got it, I mean, once he blowed in there enough and got it to going, I mean, you see it's going pretty good. And it won't be too long, unfortunately, for those nails that are holding this canteen cup up are going to go. But just for right now, though, it's pretty neat. Like I said, I've never tried this before. I mean, I've just seen it done, but I mean, we're already getting a little bit of bubbles in there. So that's what it looks like. Pretty cool. Well, as you might be able to tell, it's raining. Never fails. But starting to cook. We got some hobo dinners, well, half hobo dinners here. We got some potatoes and onions and stuff cooking in there. Still got the fire going for some coals, and we're going to throw some steaks on in a little bit. That's going to be dinner, and then we're just kind of sitting under the tarps here, hopefully staying dry, and hopefully the rain will quit. The steaks are on the grill. So I'm trying this bacon thing out, the 2 dog bowl thing. Sean suggested it, so we're trying it. So we made one of these cheddar garlic biscuits already. So I got another one in there cooking. So this one seemed to turn out pretty well, so we're going to see how that turns out. And then our potatoes and stuff are here. Just waiting for the steaks, and we're going to eat. Dinner served. Potatoes, onions, steak, our bread. Got a little IPA from Natahela Brewing Company. Carl's Giant T-Bone is still on. Got another biscuit cooking. Happy campers. Well, folks, getting ready to going to bed. Get all tucked in here. Still got the fire going behind us, and I got my 10-cup candle lantern lit up here. So, gonna go to bed. It's supposed to start raining here in the next couple hours, so hopefully get some sleep. And I'll see you on the morning, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks for watching. Good morning, folks. You can tell it's raining out here this morning, so it started raining about 5 o'clock. So right now it's about 9 o'clock this morning, so I just got up and got up a little while ago, had some coffee, and a buddy of mine brought a little stove heater type thing, so we just heated up some coffee. Didn't want to start a fire this morning, so yeah, now we're starting to pack up stuff and head on out of here, because it's going to be a crappy day, rain all day and whatnot. But I slept okay last night. Slept pretty decent for the most part. I wasn't very cold at all last night. I think it was like 50 for the high, for the low. So it wasn't too cold at all. So, but so far the sleeping pad, the TNH outdoor sleeping pad, it worked really well. My setup worked really well. I slept in the snugpak stash of tarp the night before last, and did great there. I didn't really film a whole lot of that. Yeah, it's been a good trip, good little trip, good few-day trip down here at camp, camping out with some friends. So I'm gonna get packed up now, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you on another video pretty soon.